Jimmy, today I have a friend of mine here, and he's called Jimmy, and
Or James.
or James.
Yeah,
But he's popularly
James.
being known as Jimmy, and this man have a lot of experience in life and have a lot of experience when it comes to jungle. So today I want us to, type into his philosophy a little bit and learn something from him because he have a lot to tell us. Jimmy, uh, how long are you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 1983.
1983.
83, I was a receptionist of a five-star hotel. That's where I began. Then I was a receptionist of a four-star hotel, and from there on, I became a tour guide.
How old are you?
How old I am right now?
Yeah,
I'm 64.
you are 64.
64 until midnight. After midnight, I can die, or before. So,
You've started again.
yeah.
And what are the places that you've traveled to?
I've been a lot to the Caribbean islands. I was educated in the ex-British colony, Guyana, Georgetown.
Okay.
Yeah, Guyana, Georgetown, which was colonized by the British,
Yeah.
became independence in 1967.
Uh-huh.
My adopted father was a black man. My adopted father was a black man, but he gave me education.
Wow.
So I went to Guyana in 1965, but I was born in Brazil in 1965. I went to British Guyana.
So do you have a document as a Brazilian?
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And how long have you been in Brazil?
I came back to Brazil in 1977.
Since then, you haven't gone to Brazil? You haven't
Yeah,
gone
I've
back?
been there. Yeah, I was there 2008, 2013, and I came back to Brazil. I've been back and forth.
Wow. So tell us a little bit experience about you being a tour in the jungle.
You meet all kind of people from all part of the world, with different knowledge and different character and different personality and different characters and personality.
Great. And what are the difficulties that you'll be facing?
The difficulty that you're facing is the system of Brazil. It's not the people that travel. It's the system of the companies. They need to organize themselves much better.
How are they going to organize themselves?
If they do the things the right way, organization means that you have to know how to administrate your business. You understand? The tourists are not blamed if this is short, if doesn't work, if that doesn't work.
Great.
You understand? So the tourists need to be well informed and have to do what has been promised.
Great. And
that's what's the problem with the small companies.
That's right.
Most of them, they need to organize themselves.
Right.
They need to organize themselves.
Right. So I've heard a lot of people are saying that jungle here in Amazon rainforest is very dangerous. What do you know about that?
The jungle can be dangerous than a city. Any tropical country is dangerous. If you go to Africa, it's dangerous. If you go to Malaysia, it's dangerous. If you go to Indonesia, any tropical country you go, there is danger.
Yeah,
it's different from a city.
Yeah,
but the Amazon can be dangerous because there's a lot of wildlife. Here you have two kinds of jungle.
Okay.
You have forest and fawn. Fawn means that the jungle is thicker. That's the Rio Negro.
Okay.
The Amazon is the forest because it's more flooded jungle.
Okay. The danger part people are talking about is, they said they have a tribe that they are carnivores.
They still are cannibals. They still have it in the jungle, but many, it doesn't harm. It's not like many years ago, but they still continue. Okay, the first people on the planet of Brazil were the Indians.
Okay.
The indigenous culture that gives you the full picture and the full knowledge of the Amazon jungle.
Great.
And there's people where we are here in the lodge. So it's local people.
Okay, so when they see you, are they going to capture you and consume the body, or they will run away?
No, when they see you, they can attack you, because you cannot go into someone's house without a permission.
That's right.
Right? You need permission to go into someone's house. So if the indigenous people are living in the jungle, let them live their life. You don't need to go there and destroy their culture.
But maybe, for example, in case maybe you don't know that you are just walking in the forest and you don't know that this is where they are, and you just bump into them.
Well, anything can happen. It's either life or death. That's all I can say, life or death, because if you're in their location, they can harm you. You cannot go into some house without permission.
That's right.
You cannot go into someone's house without... I cannot go to Kenya, in Africa, to go and see the animals without having a guide.
That's right. So here, let me say here, if you want people to come here, or people to have you as their tour, what are the activities, what are the things that you can do?
It's better you do it personal through the person, or you come and you find the person, get in contact with the person, and do what you could do. It's more adventurous.
Okay.
You get a native guide and you keep going to the jungle. If you do it through a company, when you do a tour, it's different when you do a surviving trip.
Okay.
It's two different categories.
Okay.
You do an adventure trip, then you're doing a tour just with a bunch of people, a group of people.
Okay.
Right?
So
But if you want to experience the jungle, you got to do like a surviving trip.
So what's the difference between the survival?
The surviving trip, you're more deep into the jungle. You're more deep into the jungle. You see more. You see the real life.
Yeah.
It's more tough.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. And what about the adventure trip?
The adventure trip, you have a guide, you have a local guide, you go to the lodge, come back to the lodge, go piranha fishing, come back, go jungle walking, come back, and stuff like that.
Okay. So which one do you recommend people to
But you see, you have different classes of tourists, right? You have the high-tech tourists, you have tourists who wants to be in the room,
Yeah.
you have tourists who need a Wi-Fi, you have tourists who need air condition, you have tourists who need nice perfume and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But if you come to the jungle, you don't expect all these things. Because in my days when I used to work as a guide, I used to go and sleep in the local house. There was no Wi-Fi, there was no lodge, there was nothing.
Wow.
I had to take the food and I had to go for days in a boat and doing overnight trips.
I see.
You understand?
Yeah. And if someone want to come over to a jungle, what are the things that the person is supposed to have with?
Well, you need to have all your kits. You need long pants, you need walking boots, trekking boots, you need good humor,
Yeah.
You can't come with a problem from your country to the jungle.
That's
you
right.
need to be prepared psychologically and forget all your problems that you have in your house and just come and do what you got to do. Because when you come to the jungle, it's different totally from a city. It's a different category, a different atmosphere.
That's right. That's right. Right. Okay. So, do you have any advice for anyone who wants to come to jungle?
Before I give any advice, you people of the planet should try to preserve the Amazon, because it's one of the most important things that we have in our life, which you get 70% of the oxygen of the planet comes from the Amazon. So the Amazon belongs to the world, right?
Yeah.
It belongs to the world, and we have to be more polite, be more gentle, be more educated to preserve this nature. We need it. The people in the world have to stop destroying the nature. That is my opinion about it, and I think that the politicians of the entire world should be a little more serious where the climate situation is concerned on the planet.
Great.
So we have to be very careful with that. If not, you will not get no oxygen. You will not get medicine, because 50% of the medicine comes from the herbs, from the plants.
That's right.
And we have to preserve it and take good care of it. It's like our parents who give us education, and we have to be educated to the nature. We have to respect the nature.
That's right. That's right. So what advice will you give it to them?
To who?
To those who want to come in
But
here?
if you come, as I tell you once again, the last time, I'm going to say you have to have good humor. You have to be prepared to face obstacles,
challenges,
difficulties, stupid people, all kind of characters, of kind of stupid people. All over the world, you find this kind of people. You find petty, stupid, dummy, whatever you people want to understand.
Yeah.
I'm very serious with that is concerned because the most difficult creature
Yeah.
on the planet are we human beings.
Will you recommend people to, especially people from United States and Europe, to come here to have an adventure?
Yeah, the Amazon is here to accept everyone of the planet, right? But when you come, let's respect the Amazon. Let's respect the people who lives in the Amazon. Let's be polite once again to the nature. You understand? And the Amazon is free for anyone to come and see because it's part of the planet. It is the planet.
That's right.
That's where we get the oxygen from the Amazon.
That's right.
70%, as I said, the oxygen comes from the Amazon.
That's right.
So we have to preserve this nature. Preserve this nature.
Yeah.
And for you to preserve something, you need to be educated and polite to the people and to the world. Should know that we should stop destroying the nature.
Perfect. So this is the nature.
This is the nature. This is the jungle.
This is the
Amazon jungle. This is real jungle. This is not a plastic jungle. You got it,
This
right?
is the real jungle.
This is the real jungle.
It's
This
not
is
a
not
plastic jungle.
This is not a plastic jungle or a cosmetic jungle or a Mickey Mouse jungle. This
So-
is jungle.
Here, it's difficult when you find a plastic bag here inside the forest.
But I told you, people destroy it. I won't say no. You find people throw tins in the river. They throw plastic in the river. You understand? I won't say no. It does happen.
But not much like going to the city.
Oh no, in the city it's like a pig pen. The city is like a pig pen. You understand?
Yeah. Jimmy, thank you so much.
Welcome, Ja Rastafari,
Thank you so
man.
Why, Java,
Ja Rastafari, Ja.
Are you now a Rastaman?
Yeah, I'm a Rasta man. Salam alaikum. Walaikum salam.
Rastaman with no hair?
With a Rasta, with the dreadlocks.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. Yeah, that is Jimmy. He's the tall. He has been in the jungle for so many years.